Welcome back to the Good, the Bad and the Ugly podcast with me, Tony Murrell. This week's special guest is Dan Ramson, a former alcoholic who's transformed his life and now dedicates his time to helping others overcome their struggles with addiction. Dan opens up about his personal journey, the turning points that led to his recovery, and the invaluable work he's doing to support others battling alcoholism. This episode is packed with raw honesty and some wild stories. Thanks for listening and watching this episode.
Drinking's not an illness. Drinking's a choice. Everyone knows I'm Bury's most famous alcoholic. I wish I was Bury's most famous footballer, but I'm not. Drinking is a weakness. You can stop it. I didn't get depressed, I just got pissed. You drinking a lot, you lose your wife and kids. You're gonna drink 12 as much, 3 times as much. You're gonna lose everything. Don't lose your family.
Welcome to the Good, the Bad and the Ugly podcast with me, Tony Murrell. And this episode is our 50th episode. Really looking forward to Big Dan Ramson sharing the Good, the Bad and the Ugly.
Thank you for inviting me down.
Thank you for being our
50th
50th episode.
I hope I've not been
guest.
caught on that toll road. Come across that bridge.
Listen, you don't want to
I've not
paid the toll, mate. You get a fucking fine through the post and that.
You're joking. Yeah. Well, what's your address here?
No, listen, Dan. Thanks very much,
Thanks
mate.
for the invite. Thank you for letting me share my story.
No, listen, you got a big story. Big Dan. You know, it's a powerful story. You know, we've had people on who've been addicted to drink, drugs and stuff, and you know, and your story certainly falls into that category. So we want to get your story because now you're doing fantastic work. You know, you're one of the UK's biggest counsellors. You know, help drink and drugs, and I know you're one of Spain's biggest helping people in Spain. You know, which we will get into.
Yeah.
And we're going to mix it up, mate, because you know, from near death to like some of the stories you've got. And listen, this podcast, I want to mix it up big time, mate. You know what I
Let's
mean?
make it best, like I say. I'm lucky. I am lucky to be able to tell them.
Yeah, well, listen.
Do you know what I mean? I am lucky.
You live in proof that, you know, you can, you know, never
There's
ever give
hope.
up.
No hope.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
So Dan, I'm going to get right into it, mate.
Yeah.
Where you from? Where you grew up?
Bury,
Family life,
Manchester.
school
Can
life.
you say that round here, Manchester?
Yeah, of course you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, from Bury, Manchester. 42, 3 kids, 3 great kids, 1 ex-wife. Can't talk about that, can we? But you know what I mean. Yeah, 3 kids, 3 beautiful kids. Live in Bury, 42, and now I live in proof you can do something. You know what I mean?
What was it like growing up in Bury as a kid?
It's just a little town, isn't it? It's just like a normal little town. But if you've like, it just depends if you've got a bit of a character. You make it what you want, can't you?
Hey, listen, I think it's the same. You know, was you on a council
Yeah.
estate as well?
No, not a council estate. No,
No,
we won't go
listen,
around
all
there.
those council estate
No,
kids. eh?
above a butcher's I used to live.
No, but look,
You just got to be butcher's boy.
no, it's one of those. I think getting through life,
Yeah.
being a character, being funny,
Yeah.
also being able to handle yourself
Yeah,
or
definitely,
whatever.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I think it comes into play where, as you're growing up as a kid, if you've got all them,
Yeah.
what's the names,
Yeah,
it's
I think
sorted out.
you're born with it, aren't you? You're born
Yeah.
with something, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
But this is it, though. Did you have any brothers or sisters?
I've got twin brothers and a little sister, but they live in the Isle of Man. But my dad's got 17 kids. Yeah, 17 kids.
He
Yeah,
was busy fella then.
yeah.
wasn't
He said he wanted his own football team.
Fucking squad, that
17
mate.
kids he's got.
17?
17 kids, yeah.
Do you speak to them like, or?
No, I've only met one. 17 kids, I swear to God.
17 kids?
Yeah, I swear to God. He said that one was his favourite.
Fucking hell. But growing up in Bury then, so your brothers, sisters, what was that like?
Oh, all right. You know, my mum was a nurse. Got twin brothers and a little sister. Like I said, they all live in the Isle of Man now. They all saw. Yeah, it was all right. It took growing up 12. Like I say, it's all changed about 12-year-old. Do you know what I mean? I started going on the pop.
Was that what it was in
Yeah.
school? What was school like? Just
I went to 3 schools. Yeah, 3 schools. First one, I fight first day. That didn't go so good. Then I left, went to another one, got caught, expelled, fighting again. Then the third one, got expelled, like set on fire. But apart from that, like, it was all right. Do you know what I mean?
So you're up to no good.
Yeah,
from an early age.
I was early. Yeah, drinking from 12. Do you know what I mean? It was just a.
How
Looking back, it was absolutely crackers. You know, like these kids these days, when you think you're 12-year-old, I've got a 12-year-old daughter, and you look, I picked her up before and took her for a new coat, and then thinking like, you know, I was doing it at that age. Like, wow, man.
When you look at it from a parent, when you look back as a parent now,
I don't know how I got away with it.
and exactly.
How the fuck did I get away with it?
Of course you can.
Yeah, but how the fuck did I get away with it? How did I do what I did? You know what I mean? I remember going to Gulliver's World, right?
In Warrington.
Yeah, when I was about 12, and we're having trips. I mean, you know, trips are back at
Yeah.
coach. At 12-year-old, what was I doing? Do you know what I mean? You're looking back and thinking, what? You know, that just come to me today. Having microdots on the back of the coach.
Microdots,
strawberries
and all that,
on a school trip at 12.
But where did it come from, though, Dan, to start drinking at that early age and like the
I
drugs?
think I got brought.
Was it around you with your
Yeah,
friends?
it was around me. Yeah, it was around me. I remember getting expelled from school. Yeah, I went getting expelled from school, and then I got expelled from school, and I thought, what do I do today? And I went to the shop and I looked older and I bought 8 German beers. I went home and got pissed and watched Western. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I did, and that's how it started off. Started drinking.
So was you getting served in the shops? Like,
yeah, so yeah.
Like, because you would obviously you're a
big lad. Yeah, so that's it. But you can't really nail it on that why I did it. But I just drinking. I got away with it. Everything's about getting away with it, isn't it?
Did it like, family life was the stuff at home? Like, you say, your mum was a nurse, so she always
it
at
wasn't
work.
the best upbringing. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much about it. It wasn't the best. I can't blame that. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was shit. I could have been a professional footballer. I'm not professional. I could have been a good footballer. Messed that up. You know what I mean? I was a good netter. You know what I mean? But I turned up one day pissed up on pitch, and the scouts were watching me for 5 clubs. No one told me. I was half pissed at 13, and I went up pitch with my ass out. Do you know what I mean? And they all walked off the scouts. So that was just if you put me in there, that's me. A bit of a character, a bit of a laugh. Do you know what I mean? I used to play football and I used to fuck about, and he used to sub me. And I said, you've got no subs. He said, I don't give a fuck. Get home. And he used to play with 10 men for like 65 minutes.
Because you're fucking about.
I was fucking about. I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck.
There was just no, what's the name there, Dan?
I didn't give a fuck. I know I had morals, and I was a good kid. Never thieved, never stole, nothing like that. But I didn't give a fuck. Looking back, I didn't absolutely give a fuck. And that's why it'll come into my story. I would talk about it, it cost me whatever. But I didn't give a fuck, honestly.
Even though you had an ability to be a good footballer and stuff, and you just...
and then I didn't give a fuck, no, honestly, I didn't.
It's mad, because, when you have, like, people who we've had on the podcast and people in life in general, and you hear them say, oh, he was a good footballer, him, He would have stayed away from the ale or the weed or the drugs or whatever. Yeah. He would have went on to do bigger and better things, and you fall into that category.
Yeah, I didn't care. You're looking back, you only look back and you can realise you can't change the past. I could have been in a big mansion in Cheshire now, couldn't I? Do you know what I mean? With with a wag, but and 2 dogs and 3 kids at private school. You know what I mean? But I'm not, am I? So I can't change the past. But looking back, I just didn't give a fuck. Yeah, that's how I could put it down to now. I want to change. Nothing would have changed me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing would have changed. So you could have said, they took me to a psychiatrist when I was about 14, and to get thinking that, like to get.
Was you hypo and that and all?
Yeah, but I think I remember going to take his hospital or something to try and think, but I didn't. I can't remember what happened, but there was something. I just didn't care. But I was good. I wasn't a bad kid. I was respectful. And
mischievous.
Mischievous, yeah. Yeah. So mischievous little fucker. But but I wasn't a bad kid. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I used to go antique fairs with my granddad, and it used to be antique fairs. So I learned a bit of a trade, and my granddad's an antique dealer. So when you used to go to antique fairs in Birmingham, it was 30 quid in each year, or 20 quid each year. So what we do, me and my granddad, we used to stand around the back when everyone was like carrying grandfather clocks in, and my granddad used to say, "Do you want a hand, mate?" And we used to carry a grandfather clock. We used to get it for free. I was doing that for like 12-year-old. Do you know what I mean?
So you were on it.
I was on it. Yeah,
flags and stuff like that.
It wasn't black, yeah, but I was just brought up like that. Do you know what I mean?
I think a lot of us were brought up.
Yeah, it was good. It was all right. Listen, it wasn't. I can't look back and think, oh, what a terrible upbringing. It probably wasn't the best. People have better ones, but it was what it is. You know what I mean? You can't change the past. What I tell everybody, you can't change the past. I don't say it. People come to me and they want to stop drinking. I help them stop. But I said, if you got locked under the stairs for 5 years when you were a kid, I can't change that. I can stop you drinking. Do you know what I mean? I can't change the past. You know what I mean?
Are you straight up? I mean, we'll get into that. Why, what you do now and stuff. But speaking to you, and you can't change the past. We will get into that. But when did the madness start, and why did it start then?
The madness started, real madness, when I was about 17-year-old. I was a scaffolder. I tell you what it is. I was a scaffolder. Met my ex-wife. I went to a fortune teller in Southport around 17. It was only about 40 quid a day. I went in this fortune teller by myself. I hadn't been missus. And she said, right, you're gonna own 3 villas in Spain. You have 3 kids by 2 different women, yeah. And also one thing, I was leaving, so you're gonna have to carry a gun to protect yourself one time. She went, have a good day. And I thought, I'm only on 40 quid a day. I'm a scaffolder. Living with my mum. What are you trying to tell me? You know what I mean? So anyway, I was a big lad, a big strong lad, and then I met this bloke, a well-known bloke in the northwest, like a bit of villain.
Yeah.
And he got me arm wrestling a bloke for 5,000 quid. Yeah, and I won 5,000 quid, and that was me like open the doors then. Do you know what I mean? A big 20.
You got 5 nicker for
5,000 quid for me arm wrestling, but it's lad from Bradford, the big gypsy. I beat it for 5 grand, and that was it. Like that was like opening the doors. Like Narnia. You know what? That was like a different world. Then this scaffolding world's gone. Do you know what I mean? This is like...
And that scaffolding games, I know...
Yeah, it was that. So then it was like, then I turned into something else then. I was like, Big Dan, this is Big Dan, the big hard man.
So from there, did you go on to do more arm wrestling and stuff?
No, that was the only arm wrestle, but it opened the doors, you know what I mean? And
you were known to people...
I was known then, yeah. And then 17-year-old got the call, 2 Irish lads in Bury, Thomas and Patrick, big hard Irish lads. And they got the call, do you want to come and work on the door? Yeah, so I went and worked on the door. I remember getting ready with my granddad, put a dicky bow on, walked down Bolton Road like, you know, I felt like I was walking, Tom Cruise, walking to work.
Bit of a celebrity in there.
You used to get walking down here working doors, 17-year-old, like, you know, I've got a 17-year-old son now, you know, you can hardly tie his shoelaces. Now I'm working on doors. Do you know what I mean? The other day, I bought him a car, yeah, you can't even open fucking petrol cap. I had to get out of bed at 11:30 to go get a fucking open petrol cap. And I was working on doors at 17, fucking fighting with blokes in Manchester at 17-year-old. And I remember I used to get 30 quid a night, yeah, £30 a night cash, and then right, but I used to get pissed. You say, where do you want to stand at this club? We're on his own rocket was going. I said, I used to stand downstairs. So I used to stand downstairs and watch that. But I used to get pissed. But anyway, he clocked on after about 2 months. And at night, he worked out, I had about 14 bottles of beer, and I owed him money. So I was working for fuck all.
Wasn't you getting the ale for nothing?
No, I was
Was you fuck?
Yeah, so I get 30 quid a night, and at the end of the night, he said, you owe me 14 quid. So I was just getting pissed. I didn't give a fuck.
Some mad experiences on the
door.
door.
Yeah, I worked to Manchester on the door, yeah. And
you must have seen some shit in the London.
Fucking yeah, but yeah, I got thrown into it big time.
Carry on and all that going.
Carry on big time, yeah, like gangs, like you had to do it, didn't you? You had to stand with it, didn't you? And then I become, like, I ended up becoming like into this firm. Do you know what I mean? I was like 22 into a firm, and I was like an iron heavy debt collector. This is what I was, you know, many years ago. But I was the man. You know, I was the big bloke, 22, 23-year-old, 20 stone, Irish foot, boxed. You know, I was a unit, and I got openings and all this. So that was that arm wrestle for £5 that opened that. Do you know what I mean? I could have been a carpenter, I could be an electrician, who knows? But that just opened something then. And you follow the money, you follow the flash cards, you follow this, all that. And
all the shit that comes with
it. Yeah,
it.
17, 18, 19-year-old, you did it, didn't you? So that's what really changed my life, you know what I mean?
And you were a good boxer as well, weren't you?
Good boxer, yeah, fantastic, yeah. Like, so what I say is that Tyson Fury, I could have been him, not him, because I wasn't as good as him, because he's like my mate, you know, I used to train with him, Colliers, but I was good. But I was good, but I could talk like him, so I'm talking like this now. He can talk a bit. He's tall as me. Do you know the other week I got offered a job as his body double, you know? Honestly, for his promotion.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, you know, his new boxing promotion video. They rang me up and said, can you be his body double? Anyway, they cancelled me on the Saturday morning. But they offered me to do his job. But he used to be in it, Tyson, very good player, man.
I believe, you know, some funny stories, I believe it.
Just a bit.
I mean, you know what we were talking about, you know, you've got some...
Oh, fucking funny story. Do you want to tell it?
Yeah, just fuck it. You've got to tell him now.
This is not a true story. It's Daniel Dubois, right, was sparring Hughie Fury, right, yeah? And I was at the gym with John Fury and all that. I said to John, what have you been up to yesterday, John? He said, I can say this, I'm not bothered because John won't let me. Right, so he said, what are you doing yesterday, John? He said, I was eating cream cakes, watching westerns and shagging prostitutes. Shagging prostitutes. I said, which cream cake do you have? He went, I'm not doing which cream cake. So anyway, Tyson come in, right? He's been on the bender for 2 days, and he come in with shirt and pants on, and he had all shit all over his shoes, right? And then Tyson went, he said, and he heard about Daniel Dubois and the spar with urine getting better at it, yeah? So he said, I want a couple of rounds with him. And then Peter and John are going, you can't, Tyson, you can't, you're fucking half pissed. So Tyson borrowed my shoes, yeah, borrowed my trainers, right, and got in the ring. And he schooled Daniel Dubois. He was hanging off the ropes like that, going, yeehaw, half pissed, right? Yeehaw! And I was going, what the fuck in hell is going on? This Dubois brought his firm up, you know, his proper Phoenix boxing big cam, whatever it is in London, all proper like, and he's going, yeehaw! And he's out of breath, going, so anyway, we're still at the bus stop. He had a 4x4 brand new Ford 3.2. I said, you got some bollocks, you, Tyson. He went, they're bigger than yours. And we're still at this bus stop, me and Tyson. I said, they're not bigger than mine, Tyson. He said, they're fucking bigger than yours, Donny. I said, let's get them out now. So me and Tyson, heavyweight champion of the world, ex-heavyweight champion of the world, have stood at this bus stop, right, with our bollocks out, right?
At the bus stop in Bolton?
Yeah, on LOL Road. Outside the Fury gym at 11:30, right? So we stood there with balls and we're like playing conkers with them, right? Me and the ex-heavyweight champion of the world. And we're there next thing, this fucking bus pulled up, right? And I heard the door open. And then we're like, this bloke, look here, where are you going, lads? And he looked, and me, heavyweight champion of the world, we're whacking bollocks against each other. He went like, you're not coming on this fucking bus.
And fucking got off.
He must have gone back to the yard, so I was just seeing Tyson Fury playing conkers with his bollocks. He probably got sacked for going round. Oh, funny, that's some laughs.
But you've had some fucking good laughs.
Fucking brilliant laughs, absolutely fantastic laughs.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Look, I'm like I say, I'm lucky to be here to tell the laughs. Do you know what I mean? That's how.
But like I say though, Dan, you know you've boxed and then you've been around people like Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
you know, and,
I used to box pissed.
And this is the thing though, you know, it's like what we are going to get into. You know, it's how it affects people's lives and stuff. When, like you say, you were a good footballer, you were a decent footballer, you were a good boxer.
Yeah.
You know, you've been around you know, some high-profile
Yeah, of
people
course.
and
Yeah,
stuff
a
like
lot
that.
a lot of people I know how high profile. I don't mention the names, but I've got a lot of, mate, because I've been in the circles. You know what I mean? I've been in the circles for many years. And I'm a character. I'm a well-liked character. Everyone knows me. I'm a good character.
You're a big, say, gentle giant, but
Yeah, I am a gentle giant, but I'm not a villain. I'm nothing like that. You know, I'm just in my early 20s. I was a big man.
Yeah.
You know, no one can say that Danny wasn't the man. I was the man. I was a big fucking hard man.
and you could,
I was a big, strong, hard man at 22-year-old, 23, 24, 25-year-old. I have, you know, I was a proper fella.
yeah. And what happened with the boxing? Did it just go to fuck?
No, I tell you what, I was training at Moston and Collyhurst and I had it all. They said, you could be a champion. Brian Hughes used to train me, legendary. Brian Hughes, and he used to call me John. He used to say, John, you can have it all, you can be a champion, you, John. I said, my name's Danny. He went, I know, he said, but John, you could got it all. So he said to me, you could turn professional if you want. I said, right. So at the time I was selling cars. Yeah, I was earning good money. And he went, right, this year, he said, I can get you 8 fights. 8 fights this year if you want to go pro. Yeah, you've got everything, John. I said, Danny, oh, fuck it. It's like fucking on with pills and horses,
Like
you know, with
Dave.
Trigger. Yeah, Dave. So he said, you can have 8 fights this year. I said, how much do I get a fight? He went, 1,500 quid. And I thought, right, 1,500 quid. And I worked out, I thought, fuck me. At the time, I had an house, 2 kids, I think, at the time. Yeah. And I said, I can't do it. And I walked away from boxing. I walked away because I was only time. I was selling cars into main dealers. And I was doing all right. I was doing good.
Commission, decent and
Yeah, I
all
was
that.
making good money. And I turned away, I walked away from boxing. Do I regret it? Probably, but it is what it is, isn't it? Can't have regrets.
Like you're saying, don't have regrets. What was the score with your haulage company and all
Oh, I
that?
had an haulage firm, yes. I had 7 wagons up the road. Yeah, all moving all cars for all main dealers and all that. But I used to do it pissed. Do you know what I mean? I used to do it
Because
pissed.
you were back, was it?
I was bad. I was fucking bad on the drink. I used to leave my house in the morning and go to my yard, yeah. You go to my yard, but I used to stop off at the pub, local pub near me. Go into the pub at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. Watch Dallas with her when she was cleaning till 10:30. Yeah, have about 8 pints and go to work. I used to, you know, run an haulage firm. And I was wrecked on the beer, wrecked on the drink. But I had a successful haulage firm and did well. And then I shut it in the end. But I did it well. But I had to shut it.
What was it making you wanting to drink, Dan? Was there anything that just...
Anxiety. I think when it comes down to looking back, anxiety ridden. Fucking bad. You know, really bad.
Did it, obviously...
And I got away with it. My
I was gonna
ex-wife
say-
was letting me get away with it. I used to go out on benders, like for weeks benders, you know, like, and I used to get away with it. She used to get away with it because I'm divorced.
Yeah.
But just going for benders and getting away with it and being, I used to have a, like say Dan, you know, big Dan, you know, you get invited to places and it was like.
And did you feel, like, around people, did you feel good because you were
Yeah,
drinking?
it's just
took all
presents, aren't
anxiety.
you? Presents, aren't you? You used to call it the Danny Show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, walk in, like, you used to go to the toilet and then my mate says, well, he went to a christening with me once. He said, you walked in, shook me hand, he went to the toilet, you're going back, you're doing head spins. He said, I was only gone 2 minutes. He said, he couldn't work it out.
Was you on the other
Yeah,
shift
I was on
and
the
that?
other shift, yeah, full as a gun, yeah. But that's what it is. It is. I've not got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
You know, but like, we're going to it, how it nearly, you know, it nearly finished me. But it is what it is. You know, I had too much too young. That's what it is. Too much too young.
And do you know what? You're not the first guest to say that, you know.
Do you know what I mean? I was flying about in flash cars. No, not my cars, but you could flash cars and fucking holidays. And
when you've got all that, Dan, I think it's like, you think you're fucking the bollocks, don't you?
yeah, you think the bollocks says I'm around with good people, proper people, well respected people. And, you know, I didn't have anything. You know, I didn't have any money, but I was just like a big bloke. Do you want to come in, Danny? We ended up going to the snooker finals with Jimmy White, you know what I mean? As guests. You know what I mean? Like, sat there, me on housing benefit, like, fucking sat there, you know what I mean? I was on housing benefit, but, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what we did. I was like, I've said this story before, China White's in London with Mick Jagger. Fucking partying Mick Jagger. Do you know what I mean? It was like mad times I've had, you know what I mean? Because just being, I'm like a big fella, you know, looking after people. But, like, I've said that story before, I sat there with Mick Jagger, you know, talking to Mick, you know, like.
And what was he like, Mick Jagger?
He was all right. Like, I was talking about my fucking haulage firm, and he's on about fucking gold discs. I was off my head, and he's like, what the fuck?
Was you chatting pure one, two?
He's just talking shit, like, do you like fishing in that? I was like, go car fishing, do you? He's going, fucking hell. Fucking like, you know what I mean?
Mick Jagger.
I swear, I was saying with Mick Jagger, I swear to God. And then fucking there, so I go kart fishing next week. Yeah, but where are you going? Well, LA, I don't know, you know. I go fishing in Cheshire. What?
Manchester Ship
Yeah,
Canal.
me, Ronnie Wood, Mick Jagger, and fucking and Jimmy White. Yeah, talk about cat fishing.
That must have been some fucking
Fucking
dude.
true, just sat there like that. Yeah, I swear to God, it's mad. I end up, yeah, fucking, these are real times. No one can question me because they're true. It's true, like the sat in China Whites, and it's like cubicle.
Did
Not
you
as
ever
nice
have
as this place.
Do you ever have to pinch yourself and think,
No, because I didn't pinch myself because it was normal.
Yeah.
It was just like normal at the time. It was like, we got a phone call, right, get on the train, we're going, get on the train with this bloke, get on the train, right, on the train, fucking fly from Stockport, yours used Park at Stockport, fly to London. That was it. 2 nights in London, top hotel.
and you were looking after whoever?
Fucking, yeah, looking after, yeah, that's it. And then, yeah.
Any other funny stories with guests you've had, you know?
Oh, fucking hell. I tell that funny time in that one in Birmingham to meet Jagger. The bloke I went with, he just had a brand new Merc CL600, the best one, just the first one in country, yeah? And it was this bird in this hotel, and I pulled this bird, and I said, do you want to come and see my new car, yeah?
That one.
No, listen, so we're in this, in the Ultra, when it was, the best place in so we're there, anyway, so it went starting up, right? I got in the car, I couldn't start it, I didn't know what to do it. He said, I thought it's yours. I said, it is. I couldn't know. The first keyless go, I didn't know what to do with it. Just put me off. Yeah, but that's how it was, you know, looking back
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You know, like, I've got loads of mad stories, you know what I mean? Funny stories. Like I said, I've said this before, met Muhammad Ali. You know, I've got a picture of him. I can't remember meeting him.
Because you were that fucking pissed.
Homeless. Can't remember. I've got a picture of him with Muhammad Ali, like the greatest ever. You know, I can't remember meeting him. Do you know what I mean? You can put it on the thing, but I've got a picture of them. Like I said, met Mike Tyson. I nearly had a fight with Mike Tyson.
Was that in Blackpool?
Blackpool, yeah. We nearly had it, yeah. They barely close, me and him.
What happened? Like,
Fucking hell, he shit his pants. No, we didn't. I've got a port. Nearly had it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
What
close.
was it like? Just fucking
said something stupid to him or whatever, and he's fucking like, whoa, like, fucking hell.
Mike
Like,
Tyson.
yeah, Mike Tyson, swear to God. And people won't say it's not true because it's fucking true. And then we nearly had it, dude. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it is
the
what
baddest
it is.
man on the planet. He'd
But
say,
yeah,
didn't he?
the second baddest in Blackpool.
But that's just like stories.
Yeah, but the
where-
stories look back and they were like, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. At the time, it was just, I used to be crackers. I'm telling you now, I used to be crackers. Ask anybody. I used to go on these boxing news. I used to be fucking crackers. Do you know what I mean? It used to be like,
just on the drinking, on the drugs and whatever.
mad as anything. Absolutely crackers, you know what I mean? It's like, it was just bonkers. I was bonkers. That's how it was. It was nothing about I was crackers.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, not like going around hitting people, belting people, being aggressive.
being the fucking-
Not grabbing women and trying, not that, just crackers. You know, like they would say, like, where's Danny? He used to be in hotels. Where's Danny? Where's he gone? The next day, I used to come rolling down 2 flights of stairs like James Bond with a dicky ball on and get up and walk off. Then was like, what the fuck's he doing? You're just like mad.
Just crackers.
Just cracker, didn't give a fuck.
But from there, Dan, where did your life lead to then? Was it
Well,
like...
that was like 30s, just drinking, getting away with drinking, and then just that was it, really.
Was your relationship sort of...
Fuck, yeah, bollocks. He was like leaving, end up in an apartment somewhere, getting thrown out, you know, off ex-wife. And you know when you're like 30-odd-year-old and you're in a 1-bedroom apartment, you know your bollocks, don't you?
You sort of know it's
Yeah,
dawned on
and
you.
then, and I remember getting thrown out, and then I went and lived above my mate's garage. And I chose, it was ridiculous, you know, I had kids at home. I went and lived above my mate's MLT station. That was a ridiculous decision. There wasn't myself, I wasn't thinking. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, I was enthralled in this drinking. That was me.
It all revolved around
Yeah,
drinking.
but I used to stop drinking. You know, I used to stop drinking.
Yeah.
I used to stop for 18 months. Stopped for 18 months and I went to Ibiza. Do you know what I mean? I went to Ibiza and I didn't even get there. I got to the airport and then come back home. I was off my head. You know, it's just ridiculous. But I used to stop. You know when I used to stop drinking? I look back. I think how did I stop drinking? You know, when it comes to the end of my drinking career, you know, looking back, I was so lucky to stop. I could stop. Do you know what I mean? It was like, it was easy to stop.
Where some people, like you say, it's hard for them to, you know, they can't go a day.
Well, that's the end. Like we come to the end of the story. But at the time I used to stop, it used to like, you know, I went to AA and, you know, I went to rehab. You know, I did all that stuff. You know, and but I could stop. That, you know, looking back at that, fucking, why did I keep on stopping? Do you know what I mean?
It's easy, like you say, you know, you've got no regrets because you don't believe in that. But then, when you're drinking, like you just said there, your anxiety, you think it was down to that.
I used to wake up. Anxiety used to.
And you just makes you feel comfortable.
I used to wake up in the morning and used to think, right, I have to drive to Colchester now with some cars. I tell you what, this is God's honest truth, right? I used to have my own private doctor, yeah. And the own private doctor, hey, listen, it's funny. I used to get up in the morning and think, right, I have to drive to Colchester, and I just thought, right, I had to go and get 10 cans of cider in my wagon. That's what I did.
10 cans of cider.
Listen, easy, fucking easy. That was easy. I had a drunk then before Birmingham. And I went, and I had my own private doctor, right? No, listen, I had my own private doctor, right? And do you know who the doctor was? He was called Mr. Raj, yeah? And he worked in the 24-hour garage, right? So every time I went in the morning, yeah, he used to look at me and go, not good today. Not good, Danny, not good. I said, 10 cans of cider, quick. And he went, right, so it used to be like my own private doctor. He used to look at me. You know, every day I went in, like, or every other day, he used to go, you look better today. And I used to drink 10 cans of cider to London, or Bristol or wherever, and 10 cans out of the back 20, every day.
And you're driving on the motorways, Dan, and whatever. You
Okay, yeah, I don't listen. I'm not proud of this.
No, yeah.
This is my story.
Yeah.
I need to tell my story. I was pissed up driving on HGV for years, and that's truth. Yeah, I was pissed. Gormless. That's
And
how
is
it was.
that how you functioned, Dan, was
I
it?
functioned. I tell you what, the other day, when I saw my olive firm, I actually, this is true. This I went working for an agency, and I drove past a window company, yeah, a big wagon that I remembered that I worked for. This is a true story, and I worked for an agency for the day, and I remembered this wagon, yeah, and I worked for him for a day, and next day I was that pissed driving that wagon. I can't remember where I went, and I just remembered that I seen the wagon. I thought I went working for them one day. I was that pissed I can't remember when the day before. And I'm not here to try and look good. I'm here because listen, I've not killed
It's
anybody.
your story. It's
My story. I've not killed anybody. I've not had any bad accidents. Nothing like that. I'm not here. I'm just here to other people that are struggling. Yeah, who do drink drive every day, who are struggling. To listen. I'm telling my story. There's not many people who stand here and go, if you drove a wagon, drink drive a wagon, 25 cans of beer, 20 cans of beer a day. Yeah, and and tell the story. I'm here to tell the truth. I've got nothing to hide.
It's fucking madness, that.
You know, I used to work for the police. I used to be pissed.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you. The police, you know what you're doing, like you had a contract with the
Yeah,
police.
yeah. Well, I
didn't you?
worked for a firm. Yeah, the contract for the police, and I was working for this firm. And what name of the firm?
Accidents and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
accidents. And I was drink driving accidents, and I used to go and recover the cars where there's like incidents, fatalities, and I was pissed recovering the cars, and dealing with the police. And I'm not here to be proud. I'm here to change lives. Yeah, that's what I do every day. I make people's lives better. I'm here to tell my story, and that's what I used to do. I used to drink vodka in Lucasade bottles. You know what I mean? I went to I did one job once. I got out of the wagon and collapsed on the floor. And in the day that was coming up to Chester, coming to do a job, dropped 2 cars over Chester. I got out of the wagon and collapsed. Stuck gormless. But that's my story, and I can't change it.
I used to work with a fella who used to. I used to work in a kitchen place in Kirby in Liverpool, and we used to have a fella. I won't say his name, but the lads who used to work there will all know who it was like. And he was a fucking lovely fella, by the way. He was a lovely fella, and we used to use, chop saws and big fucking saws, and you think to yourself, one fatal you move, it's chopping your hand off, it's chopping you. And I remember he went to the toilet, we smelt his bottles, and
Oh yeah.
and it was fucking cider. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know
And
now alcoholics are the trickiest man in the world? You know, you never get caught. You know, I did get caught, obviously, but if you're an alcoholic, you've got to be tricking the fucking book.
And what was the like? You're never in the wrong, or
You're never in the wrong. You know, it's funny.
You've got every solution.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. I remember when I used to live at home with my ex-wife, and I woke up at about a few days before Christmas. I needed a drink, yeah, and I found a bottle of white wine in the cupboard, yeah, and I drunk it. Like, fired it in me. Like, she was outside defrosting the car. I drank this bottle of wine like that, and I filled it up full of water, and I put it back in the cupboard. And then I thought, Christmas Day, I said, what have you got your mum? So she said, I've got this bottle of wine. And I thought, it's fucking full of water. She gave it to mum, she put it on the table, she poured it on Christmas Day morning, on Christmas Day table at mum's. Everyone's tasting full of water. Fucking truth. Honestly, God's the truth. I used to have everything planned with me drink. I bought a new car, new Audi. It was an Audi A2. I think it was an Audi A1. I remember years ago, diesel one. And I remember we had to go to her Uncle Jeff's wedding, right? Her ex-wife's wedding. And I thought, fucking hell, I'm going to get to Wales here with no drink. So what I did, I bought loads of little miniature bottles of wine, right, and put them in glove boxes. I gave her this car for her birthday, yeah? And I said, next day we're going to Wales, yeah? And I said, do you like the car? So I said, let's have a look at glove box. And I said, oh, wow, look at this, look. So it was left easy. I had it all planned. I was fucking tricky. And now look, it's these little bottles of miniatures. Like,
we should all over it
all over it, just all the time. That was it, non-stop. I didn't stop, fucking drinking was just like a part of me.
That's bad.
But drink dry like in the wagon, it was just
That's
like...
just like you say, you're not condone, you know what I mean? It's your story.
But, yeah, but I'm not proud of it. There's people that won't come on and tell the story. I will tell my story.
You're being honest, you're being truthful of like your life experience of how you in life and stuff like that. But,
secret drinking. There's so many people I see with secret drinking. I know people's drinking. I help a person, I'm not going to say the name.
Yeah.
But it's, I can't even, no, I'm not going to say any, I'm not saying any names,
yeah.
But I can't even tell what they do because somebody, anyway, it's secret vodka, people who are watching this, or people recognise this, vodka secret drinking, yeah, is a massive thing in bottles.
Because you can't smell it.
In bottles. You can smell vodka, you can't smell cider. Yeah, that's what I used to know. A school teacher used to drink cider, brush his teeth at car park. Do you know what I mean? They say you can't smell vodka, but you can.
Yeah.
But cider you can't. I don't think
it's mad what the lengths that people will go to because with whatever.
They took over the body. It's over me. I couldn't get through anything.
Did you need that fucking alcohol?
You need it. I needed it. I couldn't put the bins out. You know, when it comes to the end of it, I couldn't put the bins out without having a drink. Do you know what I mean?
I just find it's mad, isn't it? How you look at it like that, but what was it? Yourself, Dan, when you got sectioned at the age of 35.
Oh man, that's you know what? I did have a drink.
What was that for psychosis?
You know what? I didn't have a drink. This is. I did have a drink 7 months, and I booked to go to Florida. I took me, my mum, and my kids. Me and my mum and kids. I booked for Florida, yeah. And this is a true story. So we stayed at the hotel airport night before, right, Manchester. So we got picked up at 4 o'clock to stay at the airport, yeah. And you know what I did? I didn't have a drink 7 months, and I thought, I was happy, and I thought, this little demon in my mind. I thought, what's that? And I got a bag of cocaine before I went, just to be a bit happier. The people will recognise this.
What, in the hotel the night before?
Just on the way to the airport. I'm going to Florida. Let me be a bit happier. This will recollect in a lot of people's minds, yeah. Yeah, people will go, wow, that's a bit me and that. You know what I mean? So I got a bag of coke, went to the airport. Sure, you all right, you? Don't think I've not had a drink 7 months. So I'm in bed, sharing a room with my son. My mum's in the other room and my ex-wife. Anyway, I went down to the hotel bar at 4 o'clock in the morning. My son caught me drinking a bottle of wine in the airport, just on the way to this dream holiday in Florida. And he went straight up, told his mum. So anyway, I
just made it
after 7 months.
Before you got on the plane.
It cost me a lot of money. So I got on this plane and my wife shouted to everybody, ex-wife, do not serve him, he's an alcoholic. I was looking like that. And I listen, God's his truth. Anyway, so you won't believe it. So I got to Florida, went to his villa. Great. So I said to my mum, do you want me to go and get any? You won't believe this. And I was sober as well. This is sober. So I said, do you want any beer from the shop? She went, yeah. So I had this brand new hire car, big 40 grand, a big 7-seater. Come back to the apartment and crashed the fucking car into another car sober. It's the first day. So I smashed the hire car in there to hide it. And it's something about, right, got over the side of the golf complex. Go and tell my ex-wife and my mum I crashed the car. Sober I was. So that went tits up then.
That went down like a lead balloon.
Horrible. So then I ended up going on the piss, yeah? And I ended up fucking on the piss and meeting this bloke. And I said, should we get some coke? This is a true story, this.
In Florida?
In Florida, yeah. Sell some coke. Yeah, so me and him fucking drove about 80 miles to this hood. All these black blokes, yeah. I pulled up there, like, thinking, where the fuck am I in some old Austin Allegro or something. Fuck knows where I was. And he went, you stay in a car, white boy. And I'm going, fucking hell, man. I should be on fucking Walt Disney World here. What am I doing? I'm fucking in a hood. So they said, fucking white boy sitting.
Oh, man.
Honestly, concentrating. They give me this stuff. I don't know what it fucking was. And this lad, I don't even know his name. He would be on this side, won't he? He's fucking driving up motorway. And he fell asleep and he nearly, at the centre of reservation, nearly killed us. This stuff he gave me, I don't know what it was, yeah? But it fucking sent me west. This is on a fucking family holiday. I end up fucking going in the Everglades, swimming with crocodiles, yeah? They had a helicopter looking for me.
You were swimming in a lake?
In a lake with fucking crocodiles and all that, and the fucking helicopter reported me missing. Helicopter looking for me. Anyway, next day this, right?
Stuff must have been decent.
It was. So next day, I fucking woke up, as she said, this is true story. She went, right, fucking, you better behave yourself, right? She said, we're going to Disney World today. I went, right, fucking brilliant. So I Googled it on my phone. Where can you buy a drink from in Disney World? None. And I thought, no, you can't drink in Disney World, you can't buy beer. Yeah, every other one you can buy beer. Yeah? And my mum wasn't going to let me take fucking 8 cans of fucking Kestrel Super in, you know what I mean? So she said, I wake up and everyone's excited to go to like Disney World, yeah? And I'm there like Googling it, no beer in Disney World. I'm going, yes! Fuck's sake, what do I do? Anyway, I fucking Googled it, like, I went to the toilet 4 times to have a shower. And it said the only way you can have a drink in Disney World, yeah, is if you meet the princess. Yeah, you can have a buffet. Yeah, you can have a buffet, right? So I thought, fucking
You're going to pay a couple of quid for it?
Yeah, so I fucking, right, buffet for 6 or 5 or 6. Fucking hell, $2,000. I thought, fuck's sake. This is how bad I was at drink. And I thought, because I paid $2,000 to have 6 pints of beer. Yeah, because it's the only way you can get.
But they're all wanting to see the fucking
princess. They're all thinking, Danny, why have you done this for? You know, it's not like you spending as much money, you're usually a tight bastard. Fucking don't worry about it, I want my daughter to see the princess. Fucking go see the princess. Fucking like, fucking 2,000 quid to have 6 pints of beer. Yeah, and then the next thing, went on the bender at night, fucking woke up. I don't know what happened, woke up in hospital next day, for like underarm guard. Somebody, I don't know what happened to me. I cut eyes, fucking in his bed like that, fucking like arm guard.
It wasn't the fucking princess who give you the clout, was
Fuck, I don't know, done it, fucking, I don't know what the fuck. I woke up, I can't remember what happened. The next thing, fucking stuck there, fucking, anyway, they said, I'm going to ring your wife up. His wife said, fucking keep him. We don't want him here. So fucking, I'm laying in his bed, this fucking, I had to pay so many thousands to get out.
It's 15 grand,
15,000 quid, yeah, but that's what they billed me. So I come out, my mum said, you're going home. The fucking 5
getting
days.
sent
5
up.
days. So I went, what do you mean? She went, you're going home. Fucking going home. So dropped me off at the airport. Went in the airport. Got about 3 bottles of wine. Bought a brand new pair of pink fucking Nike TNs. Fucking pink. I don't even know why I got them. Put me on a plane. I remember queuing up, right? Queuing up, and they looking at me. And I'm going, and I'm fucking wobbling. And he went, please let me on plane. I need to go home. And she went, I don't tell you what happened before. I tried to go Colombia. Fucking off bit of egg. I had concussion. This is true story. I had concussion and all this stuff. And I fucking tried to go to Bogota. It was $482, I remember. And I pressed the button to go to Colombia because my mum said you have to go somewhere. You're not living here. So I tried to go to Bogota. Fuck knows what happened to me there. So anyway, I couldn't do it. So they dropped me off at the airport. Anyway, went to get this flight and I stood there. And she went, you've had too much to drink. I said, I need to get home, please. I've got a funeral to go to. Fucking nearly mine in the long run. Right? So anyway, I fucking got there. The aisle seat. I was gormless, right? Fucking gormless. But I can always remember, right, about the drinking mostly. You know what I mean? I can always remember. Do you know what I mean? And then, anyway, I must have fell over asleep and fell asleep in the aisle, yeah?
On the plane?
Yeah, for 7 hours. They couldn't let me up. They couldn't get a
trolley?
Yeah, I couldn't get because snoring. I was gormless. I woke up.
Couldn't even lift the trolley over
Couldn't
those.
go come after 7 hours. Everyone was looking at me like that, pointing.
While you're on the aisle?
Yeah, fucking gone. And then come home.
Did you get arrested and that when you were off the plane? Did you get
No,
arrested?
I didn't do anything wrong. Just fucking wouldn't wake me up. So I went home.
Just blocking the aisle.
Went on the gear again, straight on the gear. But I had concussion, jet lag. Yeah. Then fucking next thing. That's when I started seeing things. You know what I mean? I went to my granddad's and started seeing. I looked in the garden and I could see about 20 black blokes. I don't know why I say black blokes, but I could see 20 black blokes. And my granddad's going. I said, look, there's people there. I had psychosis.
Psychosis, yeah.
So anyway, they took me to hospital. Yeah. Took me to hospital in an ambulance, right? Put me on that. My heartbeat was so massive, absolutely massive. So anyway, I pulled my drip out. Yeah, they were going to section me then, police, but they got mixed up. So I took my drip out and I legged it out of the hospital. And anyway, I was police, Berry's most wanted. Everyone was looking for me, right?
On the run?
Yeah, on the run. So I went, come back out and I went back home and I was watching myself on camera, you know, on a security camera. I was watching myself like walking my own house and I was thinking it was somebody else. And I rang the police, right? And I'll show you footage. I got about 25 police at my house trying to tase me, right? Goes on the truth. Anyway, they got me, took me to this Fairfield. Listen, I'm not proud of this. I'm just telling you the truth. What happened to me?
Yeah.
Because I'm here now. I'm a big, strapping, good, proper fella. So this is my dark days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put.
This is where it led you to.
This is what led me to this fucking addiction, which I couldn't battle. Well, I could battle, but I didn't. So anyway, so they took me to hospital. I had 2 watches on, and they said so they kept me. So they put me on this bed, like not a steel bed, but it sounds like a fucking concentration camp. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just a fucking hospital, like with all like windows, and they were watching me. Yeah. Anyway, so they said, right, we're sending you to this place. So they sent me to this place in Cheadle. So these 2 blokes, these little blokes, like security guy, ambulance drivers, locked me in the back of this fucking Skoda. And they're like looking at me and went, don't fucking leg it, will you? I said, what fuck? I don't even know where I am. I don't even know where I'm going. So we were driving that road. I said, will you pull over at the petrol station? He went, well, what are you going to do, mate? I said, just get us a bag of crisps, will you? So he gets a bag of crisps and he took me to this place and they locked me up for 7 days at this place. And then they're ringing my ex-wife up, America still, she's in America, on the time of her life. I said, he's
the
ready.
Fucking princess.
She says, yeah, the princess, fucking out eating my buffet. Yeah. And then she said, don't let him out, don't get him. They kept me in for a week. And they let me out, get all my clothes away. I come back round there, my psychosis went, because that psychosis, is anybody who's had it, is the most scariest thing. You can see things that nobody else can see. Yeah, absolutely scary. And I know why people kill people. Do you know what I mean? When you see people with psychosis and run around with knives.
Yeah.
I've had it, and it's the fucking scariest thing I've had because it makes you think you think something.
You're seeing something. Or...
Oh, I've seen things, yeah. I could see things. That was it. I could see there's like you know, like NWA in my granddad's back garden all rapping. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm saying to my granddad, look at them all there, and he's saying, what? And I'm telling me, granddad.
Do you know what? You know when you say about psychosis, I've always like, you know, when people say they can see things and all that, I'm like, fuck off, no, that's bullshit.
I've seen it. So anyway, they locked me up for a week, let me out. Ex-wife come back, tried to work it out and all that stuff. Didn't work out, and that's what it. But that's the only regret out of all my career, my drinking career. I call it a career because that's what it was. I had 2 jobs. I've been working and drinking, 2 jobs. So I had 2 careers, yeah. And out of everything, I don't regret anything, except because I can't regret the past. I regret that holiday because that's the last holiday I would have ever had with kids. You know what I mean? As a family, yeah. And I regret that. It's the only thing I regret. I don't regret anything else.
And do you think it started from that bag of Charlie in the hotel?
That bag of Charlie trying to be a bit happier. Just
even though you were on the recovery, you were 7 months.
But this is what I help people with because people they want to be happy. You know, people go out
that one last hoorah.
Yeah, no, you want to be happy. I'm happy now. Yeah, so you want to be happier. That's the key. People do it. They want to be happy. Why do people have cocaine? They have cocaine to be happy. don't they?
Or it makes them feel better.
Yeah, feel better, happier,
of course,
happier. Yeah, so they have it to be happy. They don't need
and
it.
drink it to
They
make
drink.
them
Yeah, people drink at home. People sat at home. The husbands are sat there. Yeah, and I always say this: husbands are sat there. People don't know this, and women sat there. Husband sat there. And you're having 2 bottles of wine. You're having 2 bottles of wine because you're not happy. Yeah, you're not enjoying the drink. You're having it because you're not happy. People drink because they're not happy. Yeah, anybody who's sat in their house now, sat at home drinking 8 cans, it's because not really deep down they're not happy. You don't need the 8 cans of beer. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's what I push on people. If you're happy people don't really drink. You know, if you drive home, if you're driving home, you've got a wife and kids at home, yeah, you drive home and you want to stop at the pub for 3 pints. Why are you doing that? You're doing it because you don't want to go home. Simple. That's what I push on to people, and it's the truth.
You know, you get some. You'll probably get some people in the comments who probably will say, "Well, hang on, I've had the hard days grafting."
Do you know what I'm saying? Though, that's what I think. You know, you walk in the pub, there's 5, 6, 7 blokes there all morning. Yeah, all morning about their wives, aren't they? You know what I mean? If they had Miss World at home, a swimming pool, a golf course, yeah, and 2 dogs and 4 beautiful children, they won't stop and sit with someone next to an old bloke, a window fitter they don't like, will they? Have 4 pints. You know, they're doing it not to home. It's a simple thing. You know what I mean? It's a true fact.
No, don't get me wrong.
There is people that go in and relax, but I'm just saying, drinking. People drink to take their mind off situations.
The cold cheese sort of thing, is it?
But people drink. You know, people come to me. People don't come to me and say, "Danny, I'm happy. I just want to come and pay 50 quid or whatever to come here. 45 quid. They don't come. They come to me and say, they come to me because I'm unhappy. I'm drinking too much. I'm going to lose my missus. I'm going to lose this. My kids. Chris, you know what I mean? They come to me because they're unhappy.
But you know what? You know, with that time you're saying your missus and that were all in Disneyland and in Florida and that was the fucking straw that broke the camel's back. Your missus just went, that's...
Well, that's it. Don't forget, your husband's been sectioned, your dad's been sectioned. You know, when you go and pick your kids up from school and that's that fucking bloke who's been sectioned. You know, you don't hear a lot of people being sectioned, do you? No, proper people, though.
But what you've just said to us, going from Manchester Airport to Florida to fucking... being in the hood,
that's it.
Being in the hood, being in a lake with crocodiles.
True. Waking up in hospital, and just wait with
a 15 grand bill,
15,000 a bad budget, and I still got a scar. Still don't know what happened to me now. Still don't know. I could have gotten knocked out off Floyd Mayweather. I could have told my story. I don't know what happened. I could have, you know what I mean? I could have tripped up on the curb, but I've not got a clue what happened.
Do you know what? It's like,
and that's a true story.
That's absolutely bananas. The way that's just like.
And then try and fly to Colombia. I fucking tried it, but got $482 bang. The internet went down. I was going to go.
Imagine you would have got to Colombia.
Fucking, I might have been a billionaire now. Who knows? I could have been a red boy. I haven't got a fucking clue, but who knows? But that's what I tried to do. And I got from that situation, the dream holiday, planning it all.
And it is a dream holiday, isn't it?
From 1 bag of cocaine, bang, changed me, gone. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Don't fucking do it. Don't have it. Don't fucking do it.
And was that it with the missus and that?
Well, come on, we'll try and work it. And then for 6 years ago, she threw me out, bin bagged me. Fucking threw. You know, like say this. You know when you finish with your missus, yeah. When she throws you out and she throws you out and you find stuff in your bag you didn't even know you had. Yeah. So if you get bin bagged off your missus, right, get out, you big fat bastard. Fucking there's all your stuff, and you look for your bags and you think, fuck me, I've not seen that for years. You know what you've done. Because she's really cleared you out. You're not going back to the house. So then I moved into this cottage, and I literally for 5 years drunk myself to fucking death. That's what I did.
Every day.
Every day. Fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. Every day, drink myself to death.
And was you just inside or was you going
out?
I
was straight out every day. I used to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drink about half a bottle of vodka, wine, beer. Used to drink till 9 o'clock. I used to watch Bullseye. You said this before. Bullseye, Chasing Classic Cars, GMTV till 8 o'clock, 8:30. Used to drink half a bottle of vodka with orange juice because I thought it was good for you. Yeah, bottle of wine. Yeah, because it keep your weight off. 6 cans of beer, 7 cans of beer. Wake up at. I don't used to go. I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed now, and I hope it's fucking 6 o'clock when I wake up. I don't have to drink. Fucking woke up. It's fucking 11 o'clock. Straight to the pub. Hey, going pub. Like I said, I've been in the pub today. Same pub I used to go at 12 o'clock every day. And they went, fuck me, Danny, how have you done this? How have you turned your life around like this? You're an inspiration. How have you done it? I've just done it because I've had to do it, and I'm not weak, and I've got willpower plus whatever. But so that's what I did for 5 years. Last 2 years were worst fucking thing in my life. That's all I did was drink. I had nothing else in my drink. You know, I had nothing else. Every day just driving at about 4 crashes, ended up in a fucking farmer's field on top of a car turned over. Nobody's ever got in. No one's ever been injured. I've just put it on my Facebook. I put a picture on my Facebook, Daniel Ramson, of me, a car that I crashed. And I've just put it on that I crashed.
I've got to tell a story, Dan. Where it
but I've got a picture, a new car I had, yeah, and I've got a picture on. 2 hours later, wrote off. Yeah, didn't injure anybody. I went into a chicken shed, in the fucking village. Ended up fucking running into a chicken shed, and all fucking chickens all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to fucking lie.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
knows about that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah, I was drink driving. Everyone knows I didn't get caught, but everyone knows about that. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I'm not telling you lies. That's what I did. And I put it on my Facebook. Do not fucking drink drive. It's Christmas because you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not here. I don't. Everyone knows I'm Bury's most famous alcoholic. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, I wish I was Bury's most famous footballer, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Yeah, but I've turned my life around. So that's what I'm here to tell my story. I'm here to open up and to change people's lives.
But that's what I want to get to, Dan. You know, it got to a point where I've seen the pictures before, which, you know, we'll add on, you know, at the intro at the beginning and stuff. Your stomach. 14 litres, is that right?
Well, I got hospitalised 3 times with drink. First time I went in, I discharged myself, yeah?
Yeah.
Second time I went in, I was drinking it. I was in the hospital, an older hospital. I used to sneak out at dinner, drink, and come back yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to sneak out.
You know what was killing you, Dan?
Killing me. I used to go out to the shop, sit in my car, 600 a beer, go back and get treatment. Yeah? And then when I left to get treatment, they signed me out. I drove to Tesco. I remember driving to Tesco in Oldham and getting 10 cans of beer and drinking. I drank 7 cans of beer on the wheel and then carried on. But the last time when I went to hospital, that was me nearly gone.
Did it not scare you, Dan, when these professionals are telling you that
I was in a dark hole. I lost my missus. I always say this to people: don't lose your families, don't lose your missus and kids. Yeah, that's what I push onto everybody I help. People come to me. The
people around you who care the most about you, don't they?
Yeah, but I say, don't lose you. If you lose your wife and kids, yeah, you get thrown out. You might as well give up. You're finished. That's what I'm saying now. Because do not lose. Anybody who's listening to this now at home, when the missus is saying to them, don't have that cocaine, don't have that, don't you have a sick here. Look around and look at your kids, yeah. Because if you lose the missus and kids, you are going to drink yourself to destruction, like I did. This is only knowledge, real life knowledge. When my missus, ex-wife, threw me out, that was me, game over.
Do you think that was the only way to deal with it?
That's what I did with it. I said I didn't get depressed, man. I just got pissed. Just wake up and get pissed every day. That was it. Fucking pissed. That was it.
So that was your way of just
That was
coping?
it. That was it. That's what I say to people. Don't lose your wife and kids. Don't fight it. You know what I mean? Fight it. You're going out. You've got a night out due, a booked or whatever like that, and you think there's a chance that you're going to do something stupid. You're going to do something daft. Get full of pervert powder. Go and sleep with another bird. Yeah. So you fucking don't be doing all this because you lose your wife and kids. I'm not a counsellor who's been to university. Yeah. And goes home.
Lived it though, Dan.
Yeah, and goes home and plays chess at night. Yeah, and does mission position for the last 40 years. I'm not like that. I'm somebody who's fucking been there and done it. Yeah, I'm a real life counsellor. They want to hear my story. And now, do not lose your families. Don't lose your families. Do not lose your missus and kids. Fight to keep them. Do you know what I mean? Because you lose your missus and kids, you're fucked. And I'm living proof of that. It nearly killed me. And the last time, I was yellow. My eyes were yellow. I went to this kebab.
Colour in your
I went
skin.
to this kebab shop on the way home, and this bloke behind. He said to me, "Excuse me, mate, you don't mind me saying, do you? Your eyes are yellow." I went, "What?" He said, "Do you don't mind me saying that, do you?" And I thought, "Fucking hell, funny." Went home. Anyway, drinking. Woke up on the Monday morning, and I knew I was going to die that day. Knew it.
Was your body giving in?
Felt it. Fucking stomach was like that. Couldn't tie my shoelace. I just knew I was going to die. So I thought,
What about your stomach? Your stomach was.
Stomach, yeah, liver failure. Yeah, liver failure. Stomach was like 14 litres. I couldn't
That picture you showed me
I
before.
couldn't even tie my shoelaces. I knew I was going to die. I thought, I'm going to die today. Do you know what I did? I drunk 8 cans of beer at home by myself. Thought, I'm going to die. I packed my bags. What do I need to die? True story. 8 cans of beer. I had them, and I thought, right, I better drive to hospital. I got another 8 cans of beer. I went to hospital to die. And every time I drank a can of beer, I stopped and be sick of myself. I'd be sick of myself. Went into hospital. They knew me anyway. Everyone knows me, but I don't know. She went, "You're a funny colour, Danny." I said, "I've been on sunbed." She went, "No, it's not the fucking sunbed, Dan. Get in there." Put me in his ward. Fucking next thing, put me in his thing. And I was dying. Fucking literally dying. I was there to die. And he ran my kid's school up. He said, "Your dad's going to die tonight. Do you want to go see him?" I was laying in bed. My own son, who wasn't speaking to me because I was on the piss and I wasn't the best dad, was fitting windows on the school, on the hospital from like 200 yards away. He won't even come see me. Yeah, and they rang this kid's school up and said, "Your dad's going to die. Do you want to go see him?" And luckily, because they couldn't do anything with me because my liver wasn't working, so my blood was too thin. So they couldn't do anything. They couldn't drain my stomach. My stomach had 14 litres of stuff.
14
So they were watching me, but like deteriorate. It was yellow, everything gone, and 14 litres. And they couldn't put a needle in my stomach because my blood was too thin. And they were pumping anyway. I think they did. I knew the nurse, or whether the nurse knew me. And they did it anyway and drained my stomach. And luckily that was it. And you know and then I was in hospital for 10 days. And I was ill. I was fucking, ill.
The illest that you've obviously...
I thought illest, this is what I mean. This is what I put across to people. You know, people, you don't think it can't happen to you. Do you know what I mean? You only have one body. You only have one body, and I was ill. And I went out, and I went in for 10 days. And I'll come out, and do you know what? This is how stupid it is. I'll come out, and drinking is all in the mind, yeah? I'm telling you now, it's in the mind. If you can be strong-minded, you can stop, right? And when I come out of hospital, I kept on drinking.
Fuck off.
Swear to God, kept on drinking. I remember I kept on drinking, right? And I thought, I couldn't get under 4 cans of beer. 4 cans I couldn't get under. It's all in the mind. Drinking's in the mind, yeah? I'm telling you now, I couldn't get under 4 cans of beer. And I could try and get 4 cans. Something in the mind, anxiety, going to sleep. And people always see that, you know this. You lie in bed and you think, I need this drink to go to sleep. You need this drink to go to sleep. And first one day, 17th of January, 2022, yeah? Yeah, listen to this date, 2020.
Nearly 2 years now.
Yeah, nearly 2 years. 17th of January. I come downstairs in the morning in my cottage and I picked my can of beer up from the I left the night before and I had half a can left. And I thought, I've fucking done it. I've done it. That means I have 3.5 cans instead of 4. And never drunk again. And that's all in the mind.
Seriously, Dan?
Never drunk again. I left half a can and that did it for me. That was 17th of January 2022. Then 2 years sober, 17th of January next year. And that was that. Never drunk a fucking thing.
That's fucking...
All because I had it under 4 cans. You know, people will say, I can't stop drinking. Of course you can fucking stop drinking. People, willpower. Don't be weak. Everyone can stop drinking. Yeah. If
you just say how it is, Dan. You just say how it is.
Say, everyone can stop drinking.
People
come to me and go, I struggle to stop. Why are you struggling to stop? Fucking don't be weak. It's all weakness. Weakness. I'm not coming in and saying, oh, I was stressed at work. Like I say to people now, you come to me, what's going to make you drink tonight? So well, show me, tell me that what's going to make you drink. And you can't explain it. So I get that. That's why I don't call, you know, I'm busy because I tell the truth. And my story is inspirational. And but they come to me, I give them hope.
But you tell it. And I think sometimes, Dan, sugarcoat the stuff doesn't work.
Yeah, sugarcoat. People told me, oh, Danny this, Danny this.
You're a bit full on. No,
yeah,
but that's the way to be.
No, that's why. Listen, I save lives. People come to me, look at my reviews on. I've got the most reviews, the best reviews in the country for a private counsellor. Yeah, private counsellor. No one's got better reviews than me. 5-star reviews on Google. Yeah, I do celebrities. I work for the best clinic in Barcelona, where all the celebrities go, millionaires. I work for Base Service. I work for Bolton Housing. They want me because I'm a different, I'm a thing. All these counsellors, they're good, they do good work, they all learn off the same book.
You've got your own, you know, your ways that, you know.
Listen, everything's not going to be all right. There's only one, drinking's a weakness. Yeah, drinking is a weakness. You can stop it. And people say it's an illness. That's a load of bollocks, man. Illness is something you can't control. There's a lot of people that are ill in hospital, yeah, who are ill, yeah. Drinking's not an illness. Drinking's a choice. Yeah, and I'm going to say that, and people say, "Oh, you mean it's not an illness?" Well, what's an illness? An illness is some poor kid in hospital, yeah, who can't go home at Christmas. That's a fucking illness. Drinking is a choice, and if you're not weak, you can stop. Yeah, and people come to me, I say, "Are you weak? No. Do you love your missus? Do you love your kids? Yeah. Do you want another bloke to bring your kids up because you've been thrown out because you've been drinking and you've been pervert power and you're shagging birds at weekend? Do you want that? No. We'll stop fucking drinking then. Come on, man. Let's work together, me and you. Yeah, Dan, you're right. Nice one. So then the next thing, text me. Yeah, Danny, I'm not going to drink all week. I'm not weak. Go on, man. That's what I like. You know, I'm getting your hairs stand up.
No, but Dan, you're speaking from the heart, and I think, I'll be honest with you, it's like just listening to you and seeing how passionate you are about it, because, like you're saying, you've been on fucking death's door yourself through the drink, and what I find, you know, why people will listen, and, you know, you probably have fucking hundreds of people who message you, like girlfriends, wives, husbands, boyfriends, you know, nanas, granddads, aunties, uncles,
thank you so
who
much.
just go, listen, we've tried everything.
We've
tried everything. We need, you know,
we need a
who's real.
We need strength.
I'm not saying these counsellors aren't real, by the way.
They are real, but they all
going
to think, who wants to come and sit in an office with me, yeah, and go, oh, like, tell me about your childhood. Tell me about, is that for an hour? And then what you do, after half an hour, you find out about it, and then you talk about your drink. You work stressful at work. Yeah, it's fucking stressful. Doesn't mean you go home and have to get pissed and lose your missus, does it? Get pissed and get caught driving. No, I go on walks. I go for walks with people, yeah? I don't do classrooms. Classrooms don't work. I sit in an office here with Chinese music on and candles, yeah? Asking them how the kids have been. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm here to stop you drinking. You know, I'm a force. You like Alex Ferguson, yeah?
Yeah.
Alex Ferguson was never trained as a manager, yeah? But he's the best manager ever been. Yeah, I've never trained as a counsellor, but I'm the best there is. I'm telling you now, not the best there is because I can't say that, but I know my shit. Hands-on experience, yeah? People come to me and say, how do I stop? Don't be weak. Don't be weak. 6 o'clock, you have danger time, yeah? As I say to people, what's your danger time, love? Oh, when I come in from work, put news on, I open a bottle of wine. Yeah? I open a bottle of wine, that's my danger time. You know what to do, go for a walk. Don't sit there, don't let the armchair where you're sitting.
Don't let that little thing on
you
your
know your
shoulder.
armchair where you're sitting, your same glass you have. Your husband's sat over there sulking. You're getting pissed because your husband's sulking. Go out for a walk, change your life. You're coming here to me because you're not happy.
There's different things you can do to.
Of course there is. Of course there is. Just change your life. And honestly, I help that many people. I'm not coming here like it's not tried and tested. I am fucking good at what I do.
Yeah.
You know, I am good at what I do, and you know, and I am a different thing. That's why I'm so busy.
One of the UK's biggest addiction.
Yeah, but
counselling,
you know what? Listen, look at me reviews. People come to me non-stop all the time.
And Spain, you're over in Spain.
They come to me. They look at me first.
You just start what's the name, the contract with them.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
I'm good at what I do because I can say, listen, you know, I nearly died 2 years ago for drinking. I know how to stop.
But that's what people want is, real people who've lived the experience where, no disrespect to counsellors and whatever, who've been, you know, there's other ways that they think, like you're saying, music on them, you know, that might work for some
It might
people.
work, but they want Lydia and I grew different. Anything different works. I go for a walk with me, you go for a walk 45 minutes or an hour. Yeah, it's relaxed. Yeah, that's it. I look back at my drinking career, yeah, and I think, what would have stopped me? What would have stopped me? All this, I went to counsellors. They didn't work. I went to hypnotherapy. If you know what, hypnotherapy, does it work? Yeah, does it work? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I went to hypnotherapy. You know, like all these
Relax and all that stuff.
Yeah, relax. Yeah, you know what I mean. Does it work? You know, if hypnotherapy worked, would there be fat people? Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, because you know what I'm saying. If it can change your mind and all that stuff, it might work for people. But what I'm saying to you is talking straight to people. Yeah, saying you're going to do this, you're going to lose this. You know
Change
what I mean?
this, change that.
Change that. 6 o'clock. Don't be weak. Go for a walk. Weakness. Drinking is a weakness.
Change the habits that you normally...
Weakness.
Yeah.
Don't be weak. You got a gas bill coming. Doesn't mean you have to get pissed. Does it?
It's just an excuse.
Excuse. Weakness. You know, you can come and say to me, drink is not a weakness. No one can say to me, don't give a fuck, no, drinking. You tell me your reasons to drink. Except if you're weak. This is what, you know, to block things out, yeah? But how are you going to do it? You're going to drink for the rest of your life?
You get a lot of people saying they socialise and...
No, I don't mean, I'm not on about them people.
Yeah.
People, go and have it. I love people getting pissed. Go and get pissed. Go and have a good time. Go and dance.
But there's people who...
The people who sat in their house drinking, killing themselves, losing the missus, losing the kids, losing the jobs, drink driving. I want them
it's
people.
Become an addiction.
Addiction. People are like, I went to a wedding the other week, another month. Everyone's dancing. Go on, have a good time. I went to a rave 2 weeks ago.
Well, I
went to a rave.
A dry rave, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't dry. Everyone was after on ease and cocaine. I was dancing like a lunatic. Didn't need nothing. Go and enjoy yourselves.
Was it not a dry rave?
Was it? Fuck no. If you can go and drink normally, and not wake up in the morning the next day and think about a drink, go and have a drink. Go and enjoy yourselves. Yeah, it's not affecting
people
your life.
People who can control it. You mean
control it? Go and enjoy yourselves. Go and have a drink. I'm envy. I can't drink. I'm envy of people who can go and drink, have a good time. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't miss it because it nearly killed me. So, but it's all the other people who are drinking to get over things. Yeah, they're drinking to medicate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the people who are drinking 2 bottles of wine to get something out of the mind.
People who can't stop and
people who can't stop it. So, you know, if you're something to use, you don't drink tonight, and the secret drinking. That's who come to me. People who come to me know they've got a problem. Yeah, the husbands say, you better go and see Big Dan, or the wives, you better go see. You know, either way. I have loads of people with the sons. Dan, we've tried everything. Send him here. Come on, send him here. Let's go have a walk. Come back. You know, he's done so much better. You know, the amount of messages I get. You know what I mean? I'm not, but plus I treat him as a friend. So if you're struggling at 9 o'clock at night and you say, Danny, ring me up. Ring me up and say, I'm tempted. I'll tell you not to do it. I'll say, don't be fucking weak. Come on, don't be weak. Yeah, right, that's what I needed to hear, Danny. I do celebrities. That's what I needed to hear. Don't be weak. Don't be fucking weak.
And they're just saying, just as normal people.
Just don't, yeah, of course they are. But I'm saying, just don't be weak. Don't give in just because you're stressed. Oh yeah? Or your dog shit on the fucking carpet. Don't get pissed. Yeah, don't get pissed. Don't ruin your life. Like I did.
Yeah.
Like I did. This is why I'm so passionate. You know what I mean? I fucking nearly died from drink and drugs. Yeah. Don't do what Big Dan would have done. That's my motto. Don't do what Big Dan would have done, because it nearly killed me.
So, you know, from there, Dan, it's like, you know, when you stop the drinking, the acting career.
Yeah, I used to do acting pissed.
So what was you doing after?
Oh, fuck it, it's all pissed and everything's like sounds like I used to be pissed. I've been...
but you obviously was. You know?
Yeah, well, I've done all acting for years, extra work.
Yeah.
You know what? I was doing it in Liverpool. Do you know what? I'm out of Game of Thrones. You know the what's it called? Oh, I forgot his name. The Hound. I was his body double in a Hollywood film in Liverpool. Yeah. I was pissed up. We had to dress the same in stuff to pack. I was pissed. I was hiding cans in fucking trailer and everything. I had to pay someone to drive me down and drive me back home. Just ridiculous. It's just like, you know what I mean? So I did it all. But all my acting, what I've done, like, I've always played what I've been in the past. You know, I played a mental health patient. Yeah, the new thing. Which I've been. I played a heavy. Yeah. I've played that. I played a gangster. I'm not a gangster, but I played that at a heavy. You know, I've just come back from Pinewood Studios, done one down there. I went to America. and just done a series in America. Yeah. So in 16 months, I've gone from death's door, yellow eyes, written off, to the next thing I'm in America, flying around on private jet, first class. Yeah, hanging around in Hollywood stars. That's what I've done with 16 months because I'm not weak. A week because I've had to pack it in.
You've changed your life.
Changed, I'm not weak. I could have kept on drinking. But I thought, enough's enough.
You wouldn't be fucking doing what you do.
Well, I thought it's all in the mind. Stop, don't be weak. And people might think, well, you know what, you're a bit. Oh, listen, I'm going to tell you now, everything's not going to be all right. You have to make it all right. Yeah, you have to make it right. You can't be everything.
You've
got
to make the change.
Yeah,
you?
people come to me and say, I'll try this week. No, you're not trying. We'll do it. Come on, man. You only get one wife, one kids, one job, one body, one liver. Yeah, let's not try. You know, if I tell you you run up like Kilimanjaro, you can try that. You're not going to do it. All I'm asking you is don't drink. Yeah, that's all I have to do. One thing in your life, don't drink. Do something else.
Try and change you know what I mean?
So we don't try, we do it.
So within 12 months, you know.
It's what you know. When I stopped drinking, January 17th, within 12 months is what I achieved. Yeah, I lost 6 stone. Yeah, 6 stone. I stayed alive, seen my kids again, got a job, got engaged, and bought an house. In 6 months. Who else can do that? Stopping one thing.
And that's just all due to...
Stayed alive, 6 stone, got engaged, bought an house, seen my kids, and got a job. Yeah, just cutting one thing out.
Oh, Dan, but it's all them things, though, mate. That would take years or whatever.
So I know
it can be done.
I know. Listen, I wish I was coming on here, yeah, saying I scored an hat-trick at Wembley, FA Cup final, yeah. I wish I would say I won for heavyweight championship at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just saying I'm an alcoholic. Who was an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic, or ex-alcoholic, who's stayed alive, yeah? Who knows his shit about drinking. Unfortunately, I am the number one at knowing about drinking. Yeah, I know it. I'm the best. I'm like Muhammad Ali of making you stop drinking. I'm the best.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's my job and that's my niche.
But that's good that you can speak like that, Dan, and people will relate and reach out to you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because there's many counsellors out there and whatever. But you're different. I can see,
I'm passionate.
You're passionate.
Look at my reviews. The reviews all say speaking to somebody with actual knowledge.
Yeah.
No, somebody who's actually been there and done it. How many people have been there and done it? It's like me saying to you, will you help me catch a fish? Yeah, and you say, well, yeah, I will do, but I've never caught a fish myself. How can you learn someone to catch a fish if you've never caught a fish yourself?
Yeah.
So it's like going to a counsellor, yeah, who's been to university, been to Oxford for 4 years, yeah, and saying, listen, I want to drink a bottle of vodka tonight. How am I going to stop? They go, let's do steps. I had someone come and see me the other day who went to one of these drinking things with government, and he drinks a bottle of vodka a day, yeah, 75 cl bottle of vodka a day. This is how much people don't know about drinking, yeah. These people have learned in higher education, yeah. 75 cl. His mum rang me and she said he's drinking a bottle of vodka tonight. He went to one of these places, yeah. I'm not saying the names, so I don't want to discredit them. Yeah, I don't want to discredit them. And he went, right, what you need to do, you need to cut it down by 10% a day. Fucking 10% a day. So he's got a bottle of 75 cl vodka and he has to cut it down by. Do you know what's the chances of that?
It's not that.
And another bloke went to the same place, yeah, had to carry his bottle tops around with him. He drinks bottles of beer. So every time he come in every week, he had to come in with his bottle tops and count them out. Fuck me, man. It sounds like play school. We're wondering about people's lives here. Bottle tops.
We had a guest on. I think I said this to you before we come on that. We had a guest on a couple of months ago, and he said he was taking cocaine.
Yeah.
Big, like sniffing every single day, big amounts. And I think it was the NHS, if I'm right, said, if you stop, cut it down by...
Yeah.
So he's thinking, if I'm sniffing 7-8 grams a day, if I stop sniffing, if I only sniff 6, I'm fucking cured. I don't get that. Listen, I'm not saying...
No, I had a bloke come to me the other day.
You know what I mean? But that's what he was
I had a bloke come
telling
to me the other day. He said to me, what's your problem? He said, I take cocaine once every 3 weeks and it lasts for 2 days. I went, well, a lot of people do that. How old are you? 34. It's not the end of the world, is it? You know what I mean? I understand. Yeah, but that's what you do. 34-year-old, that's what people do. Yeah, that's it, yeah. I went, right, I'll help you stop. Oh, I don't want to stop yet. So what do you mean you don't want to stop yet? He says, well, I've got to work. I've got my missus due at a party on Friday. It's a 31st party, and I've got my work due next Saturday. So I can't stop yet. I went, what are you doing here, mate? Come on, man. And what are you doing here? It's like me. It's like you saying to me, I've got a knee injury.
I'll stop next
I've got a
week.
knee injury. Can you rub it? But I'm going to go. But I've got a knee injury. Can you work on it? Yeah, you can do, but you can't run it for 12 months. Oh, I've said for a month. Oh, well, I'm doing London Marathon next week. Just rub it for a bit. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I just said, listen, you're not ready to stop. You're not ready to stop sniffing. Yeah, come on, come and see me in January. Get your partying out of the way. You're not an addict. You're just a bit of a partier. Get your partying out of the way, Christmas, and come back in January, and we'll work together. Me and you will get together. We're best mates. Let's work together.
And do you know what, Dan? Saying that, like you're saying, come back in January after Christmas and whatever. This is every day for people.
Every day.
This isn't a seasonal thing where people, oh, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to stop drinking or I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. Yeah. This is an everyday thing.
Every day people come to me. Every day I treat you.
What's your socials or your website? What's it like when messages come through, mate?
In the middle of the night, messages come through.
Do you get them in the middle of the night?
Yeah, of course, yeah. That's it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've had enough of this. I've seen your videos. I've seen it. You're different. You're inspiring. Inspiring. That's what I'm inspiration.
What does that make you feel like?
I love it. You know,
you get that thing
I fucking love it. I love it. Unfortunately, I am here not because I've scored a goal at Wembley, not because I've won it everywhere. So I'm here because I'm a recovered alcoholic who helps people. Yeah, and who's very good. Yeah, no one can say I'm not good at it. Yeah, I am fucking very good at it. Yeah, I save lives, and I don't go. I'm a lifesaver. I'm not. I don't save lives. Yeah, I don't go on about saving lives. I save people's lives, and that's the fucking fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah, and I keep families together. Families. I keep on going about this thing. Families. Yeah,
because
families. Because you lose your family, you lose your kids, you're fucked. Yeah, so I put.
You don't want other people to,
We'll go for what I've gone from. You know what I mean? Yeah. You drinking a lot, you lose your wife and kids, you'll drink twice as much, 3 times as much, you're going to lose everything. Don't lose your families. I always go on about this, every video I do.
No.
Lose your fucking families. Don't lose them.
Yeah.
You pack it in, come on. You know what I mean? That's what I push on because my personal experience, I've done everything there is. I've been to rehab, walked out after 4 days, yeah? Thought I was cured. Paid 6,000 quid for 2 weeks, yeah? After 4 days, I left. Yeah, I went to the whole.
What was rehab like, though, Dan?
Was it right? It was the scariest thing in my life. I went in, they said, come in pissed. So I got my mates dropped me off.
You went in pissed?
Went in pissed, they said, come in pissed. So my mate dropped me off. And we pulled up in a Range Rover. It was like the Essex boys, yeah? So me, three mates, my granddad, yeah? So when my granddad got out, he said, this is true. We were pulled up outside this rehab place, posh place. He was like, sort of the Essex box. So my granddad got out and he started joking with me, going, don't put me in a home. Don't put me in a home. And the woman said, it's not for you. It's not for you. He's joking. And I was fucking pissed on vodka. Anyway, I went in, thought, right, rehab, here we go. Yeah, this is like fucking, how to do it. Thought it was all right. Woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Phew. Scariest thing I've ever had.
Sweats, fucking.
Anxiety ridden. Thought me, I'm stuck here now. I'm fucking stuck here.
Was down the bottom end of the country, by the way?
No, it was in Preston.
Oh, in Preston.
Yeah, so I went there. This little bloke from nurse from Preston. He's only about 9 stone. He's my saviour, rubbing me back, giving me these tablets, rubbing me back. I'm going, I'm going to die, mate. I'm going to die. You'll be all right. Give me some more tablets. Please help. Please save me. Please save me, mate. I'm fucking hell sweating, thinking, what am I doing in rehab? All them times I could have stopped and did stop. And I was weak. I said this word again, weak. And I started drinking again. Why did I start drinking? I got to fucking 7 cans. I started drinking. Why am I in this situation? In this fucking rehab place? Why have I let myself get into this situation? Instead of not being weak, putting up a fight, doing, implementing things that I tell people now. Why am I here? And I'm sweating all night. Anxiety ridden, like I went outside this one time and it felt like aliens were going to get me. I couldn't move, it was that bad. After 5 days, woke up in the morning, Big Dan again, Big Dan show. Right, girls, I've had enough. What do you mean you've had enough? I said, I'm going home.
How long was you meant to be on the
2 weeks, after 5 days, I woke up, I said, I've had enough. I'm going home, cured me, love, I'm cured. She went, it's the worst decision you'll ever make this. I said, I'm all right.
And it cost you 6 grand?
6 grand, yeah, but I wasn't about the money because it's fucking, I wanted to get right, but I thought, 5 days, I thought I was right. Fucking went there, bring us a taxi, love, I'm off. Don't do it, Danny, because everyone like me, you know what I mean? Don't do it, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. I won't, I'm all right, I'm cured. Got a taxi, went to the local Asian shop, yeah, got 4 cans of beer, walked in, this is what I did, walked in, he went, it was about 8:30 in the morning, he said, we can't serve till 10, yeah? I said, I'm fucking don't give a fuck, me, I'm having these. I've got 4 cans of beer, threw 20 quid on him, got in a taxi and went home. And that's, so I stayed, everyone knows I might have, not gone through what I've gone through, but that was my experience of rehab. And people are going about rehab, yeah?
Yeah.
You know about rehab, they go to rehab. You can walk out of rehab anytime you want. I walked out, so I paid the money and walked out, yeah? You can do this at home. People can stop drinking at home, yeah? You go to rehab, so you go to these beautiful places, these rehab places, yeah? Beautiful. All there, you get your food fed, everything's great, yeah? Everything's good. Then you go back to the same shit situation you're in. Do you know what I mean? You go back to the same house, the same wife, the same job. Do you know what I'm saying? So all this beautiful place where you get better, you're going back to the same situation. You need to stop drinking the same situation where you know what I mean, where you're going back to. That's what I tell people. You don't need to go to rehab unless you're really, really terribly bad. Because you go to rehab on holiday, then you go back to the situation. The situations make you drink. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're sat there, you don't get on with your missus, you've got a stressful job, you haven't got any money. That's what makes you drink. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're going back to these situations. You can stop drinking on the outside. Do you know what I mean? With enough help and determination, don't be weak. I help that many people. You can stop drinking by yourself at home.
With the rehabs and that, I think why people put them in, you know, because it's the last resort, they think.
They are
you know
last
what I mean?
resort, but you can walk out. Do you ever thought about that, rehabs? You can walk out.
Yeah.
I walked out.
We've had a few guests on who've been to
Yeah,
rehab.
yeah. Something works for some people. What I'm saying is that
Yeah.
dig deep, and save your money and get better yourself. You can do it. Slow it down, drink less, get determination, get a strategy, get a plan. Don't be weak. Drink less at home. Yeah.
Come and see Big Dan.
Come and see Big Dan. You know, it works. Unfortunately, I know my shit. But do you understand what I mean? You go to these rehab places, great. They work for you, great. Come out, brilliant. But I'm just saying, you're still going back to the same situations, same stressful situations.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's always the temptation. Get better where you are now, if you can. Do you know what I mean? And you can do.
So Dan, have you got plans? Any plans for, like, you know? And obviously, you know, you're working with councils.
Yeah,
and
well,
stuff, and probation and
two
stuff.
people want to write a book on my life. Yeah,
Have you had offers?
Yeah, I've been offers. Yeah, 2 ghostwriters. Because there's that much I can add on. You know what I mean? But that stories of my life.
Yeah.
Because I've lived a life. You know what I mean? To me, to be alive here is like, I've lived a life like nobody else has. You know, these movie stars and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they've done all. I've done it all. Do you know what I mean?
Some of the stuff that you told us. And,
you know, I would like say, I've been drinking 5 years non-stop, 2 years non-stop. The only time I was drinking, for 2 years, even in the shower or asleep. Yeah, that's it, for 2 years non-stop, everything, every day. Yeah, so I know about drinking. People ghostwrite about my life. You know what I mean? I've got my stories I could tell you about what I've done in my life. It's unbelievable.
That's something, you know, that's massive, you know, for someone to want to
See,
write.
People, yeah, because they can't, stories I can say, you can't make up. They can't be made up. Do you know what I mean? They are what they are.
People vouching stuff.
Why would you want to make this up?
I know, but you know what I mean?
I would rather make up and say, make other stuff up. I'm not coming on here to say, listen, I'm a...
You're not going to make yourself look fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was an alcoholic. Well, yeah, I'm an alcoholic now. No, I'm not. I would say I'm not. I'm just normal. I'm a normal man now. I've got a treat. In January, I celebrate 2 years. I'm not going to go on here with fucking balloons and fireworks and go, fucking look at me, I'm normal. I'm just going to say, listen, I'm fucking normal now.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I should have been underground. I was like an hour for being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, and why have I got passionate about my job? Because I know what it's like to nearly die. How many of these counsellors can actually say they nearly died from drink? Yeah?
Yeah.
How many can say that? I was nearly dead. Yeah, I was yellow. I had liver failure. I was dead. You know what I mean? For 9 months, when I come out of that hospital, I had to fight for my life for 9 months. Don't forget that wasn't that when I come out of hospital, I didn't fight. For 9 months, I had to fight for my life. Yeah. I had to go for blood tests, I had to eat healthy, I couldn't eat salt. For 9 months, I was living in anxiety hell, yeah? When I come out of hospital, when I stopped drinking for 9 months, I was living in hell. Was I still going to live or not? Don't forget, just because you come out of hospital, don't mean you're going to live. You damage your liver and all that. For 9 months, I was blood tests, scans. I had to do it, and I went to see a professor twice, yeah, done scans and all that stuff. I remember going for my last appointment, and this bloke he's called Professor #1 liver specialist in Europe, yeah, in Salford Private. And he walked in. I said to the woman, I said, "What's he called, the bloke?" She went, "You have to call him Professor. You can't call him anything else." So I walked in. I said, "Listen, what's your name, mate, please?" He was a Zimbabwe bloke. He went Clement. I went, "Can I call you Clement?" He went, "Of course you can." He said, "What do you want from this, Danny?" I said, "What I want, I just want to be normal, man. I want to help people, change people, and I want to live." That's it, yeah. It's not a lot to ask, yeah. He said, "Right, Danny, I'm going to tell you now, you're all right, yeah. But you're all right. But I want you to have a scan on your liver every 12 months and blood test, yeah. You don't need it, but I want to keep an eye on you because you're a good man. You don't want to lose you, yeah." And I went out there, yeah, and then I went for another scan. Anyway, it was last Christmas. It was about last November, right? When I set up talked to Big Dan, or last September. My doctors rang me. She went, it was November, I think end of November. Doctors rang me. He went, "Yeah, all right, Dan." I said, "Yeah, we've got your test back here now. They went, "Oh, your final test." I went, "What?" So I pulled over. I was in Bradford, yeah, and I pulled over. She went, "Danny, you all right? You made it, mate." She went, "You made this."
You liver and everything.
Yeah, no, yeah. You said it like brand new. Do you know what I mean? But she went, "You've done it. Your recovery, what you've done is we've never seen a recovery like this in my life. You have made this practice. You made our Christmas. Carry on going." I burst into tears in Bradford. Yeah, I burst into tears.
To hear that,
and I thought, I'm going to live. Because I don't think for 9 months I was in.
You didn't know what the fuck was happening.
I thought, you know, I didn't know I was going to live or die. Yeah, for 9 months, and I started crying. Right, and this is how your mind works. Yeah, started crying and think I thought I'm going to start crying. I'm going to live. And next thing, I rang the missus up and said, I'm going to live. It's around my grand. I'm going to fucking live where my kids are going to live. And next thing, 5 minutes later, I was worrying about my phone bill. Fucking hell, I forgot about living.
Yeah.
And I think that's how your mind works.
But from there, Dan, is that how talk to Big Dan? Did that?
As soon as I got the okay, I set it up. Talk to me Dan because I thought.
Was it always in the back of your mind?
No,
because of
no, never.
Was it?
No, just something. I thought I can't help people if I'm not well myself.
So where did it come from? Was it just sat there?
So what do I do here? What do I do? So I thought, right, bung that. I thought, right, I'm going to do. I'm going to help people. Talk to me, Dan, set it up. Got on a website, bang, and that was it. Set it up because I can't help people if I'm not well. Yeah. Do you understand what I mean?
You've got to set an example.
Of course, I have to say. I can't say, well, I'm still not well, but I'm going to try and make you well. I'm fucking well. I've done well.
Yeah.
I've got myself well. So look at me. I'm an inspiration. I'm going to make you well. Don't you know what I mean? Don't do what we done would have done.
And people want that real and raw.
Fucking raw, that it works. I'm not here to say, oh, this bloke's fake. He's not fucking fake, man. I'm here, I'm live, I'm not underground, I'm not up there. The kids are not going to my grave on Christmas Day, on my birthday, 6th of February. I'm here now. Look how good I am. Look how good I look, you know what I mean? No, but do you understand what I mean? I'm fucking good bloke. I'm fucking here. I'm full of confidence. I'm 20 stone, yeah, and I run 35 mile a week. Yeah? 35 mile a week. Somebody who's nearly dead 2 years ago.
Well, that just goes to show that.
Yeah,
like, not
I'm
giving
confident.
in.
I'm a confident bloke because I've hit the lows. Yeah. And you know, nobody can say. You ask anybody, I've hit the lows. The pictures will show you. The medical history will say I've hit the lows. I've been hours from death. Unless you're hours from death, yeah, you've hit the bottom. Yeah, you can't get any worse than that. And can you name any other counsellors who've been hours from death with it, beat it, yeah, and then come back
to live to tell us
to tell and help with knowledge.
Exactly. What's it like now, though, Dan? With your family and stuff? With your...
My kids, you know what? I went for a run. My son's a boxer.
What are your kids like? With your...
My son's a...
How old are your kids now?
My son's a boxer. He's 22, Max. I went for a run with him the other day.
I've seen him on your...
Yeah, but I outrun him if he's watching outrunning. Yeah, so I
He'll fucking probably say...
Yeah, so I went for a run the other day. We did 7 mile, right? And he couldn't keep up. Well, yeah, but anyway, so I'm running with him, and halfway through, I looked at him and I said, "You wouldn't have thought this 2 years ago, would you?"
What did he say?
And he didn't say nothing. He just went, "Dad." You know what I mean? Yeah, he didn't say anything, but he just smiled. Do you know what I mean? My daughter, I didn't see my kids for years. You know, because they come and see me when I was in the pub.
And Dan, do you think, let's be honest, you're carrying on like the way
there used to be rumours. Have you heard Danny what Danny's been done? Have you seen how Danny Hill looks? Get back to my ex-wife. You know what I mean?
She's not going to fucking let
She thought, I remember, stopped drinking on 17th of January. My birthday, 6th of February. My sons went, we're coming up to see you, Dad. I went, right, I'm at home. We've got a present for you. I went, brilliant. So, come on, it's a big one. I went, oh, fucking hell. Definitely not my ex-wife, is it? Yeah, so they walked in. My daughter, not seen her for 2 years, 3 years, walked in to say, Dad, because I got sober.
Yeah.
Because I changed my life around, because I didn't fuck about, because I wasn't weak.
This is exactly right.
So that's it. So you know what I mean? My daughter walked in, she went, hey, Dad, not seen her for years. But because I made myself good, and I've been good, I got good back. If you're good, if you give good out and you're good, you get good back. You don't want an alcoholic fucking dad. They don't want a dad who's been fighting around Berry, or fucking being stupid, or heard about him crashing into a field, or being pissed up, or being yellow, or yellow eyes. They don't want a dad.
Just like you said, they're going Christmas Day, birthdays to a grave, mate.
Fucking going to a grave. I could have been a man. I always say to people, don't be a picture on a mantelpiece. Do not be a picture on a mantelpiece, man. Pull yourself together, come on.
No.
Listen, don't tell you that drink can't kill you, because it can kill you. Listen, I was me, and I showed people these pictures of that was me 2 years ago. That was it.
It's your stories, like...
No, it is. It's
real
true.
and
it's
raw.
True. And I show people come to me and go, Danny, I've got a big problem. I said, that's not a fucking problem. Listen to my problem.
Yeah.
So you don't tell me you can't change. I fucking look at this. I was nearly dead. I was drinking.
If I can change, you can.
I was drinking from 4 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking bottle of. I used to, that's my story. So you don't tell me you struggle to not drink 6 cans of beer at night. I'm not having it.
Yeah.
I'm not having it. Don't tell me you can't go out for a walk or go join a gym. Don't be weak with me. Weakness kills.
No, that's it.
You can't have it. Join a gym. Do something else. Buy a dog. Do whatever you have to do. Don't drink.
If anyone's wanting to try and get in touch with you, Dan, what's the best
We'll go to the website, Talk to Big Dan, or Facebook, Daniel Ramson, or Talk to Big Dan, or Instagram, Talk to Big Dan.
Yeah.
Just get in touch, you know what I mean? People like...
Reach out,
but I'm not... But you don't have to come and sit in the office. You don't have to go, you don't have to come in and talk about your past. I don't want to know about your childhood. I don't want to know about your job. Yeah, I don't want to...
It's about now.
It's about now, about changing you now. Keeping your miss at home, not getting caught drink driving. Yeah. It's about you.
Family, keeping your family together.
And I know about bodies. I know all about your body. People, I'm like a private doctor to people. I go and I'll say, how was your body? What colour's your wee? What colour's your eyes? Look at your eyes. I know all about your body. I know all about it. I know the whole package about drinking. It's like I'm an all-inclusive deal. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I know all about it. You know, it's swollen ankles, all this stuff. And how much you're drinking, you can do it. I know my shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know my shit
No,
about
but
drinking.
that's brilliant, and I think when this goes out, people, I'm sure.
And listen, if you go out and drink, enjoy yourselves. Love it. Go and have a drink, go and have a party, do what you want, go to raves. I don't give a fuck. But if you're sat there drinking and you need to drink and you're waking up needing to drink, you drink driving,
If you're relying on it.
You're secret drinking, you're drinking as a medication, yeah? You're not
you've
not
got a
doing it.
problem.
You've got a problem. Sort the problem out before it gets worse. Because it'll get older and it'll get worse, yeah? If you're going out for a rave and you're having an ecstasy pill, I can't stop you doing that. I'm not here to stop you doing that. I can't do that. I'm here if you're sat there drinking to
Drinking
medicate
yourself to death and
to medicate.
Yeah.
Drink all these secret drinkers. People over there secret drinking. Yeah. Drink on the way. Missus says you can't drink, so they stop at the pub. They have 4 pints. Then they take the dog out. They have 2 cans. Yeah. That's how it starts. Because the missus won't let them drink at home. So it's secret drinking. I know all about it. People do have vodka in Lucasade bottles. People are drinking a bottle of wine. I mean, but they said having 1 bottle of wine, having 2. They're hiding 1. So when the wife goes to bed, they have another one out. People will say, "Oh, that's me," but they won't be nodding in front of the kids or their wives, will they? But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? This is how it's doing. You know what I mean?
fucking hell,
Knowledge
that's-
knowledge is power, and I know more knowledge than anybody else. I know every trick in the book. And Christmas period, now I don't know if this is going to work, but Christmas period is the hardest time in the world. Yeah, you know what I mean. But I know it. I know
This will
everybody.
go out before Christmas
Will
anyway.
it? Well, I know every trick in the book. You can't trick Big Dan. Yeah, Big Dan's done the trickiest thing in the world. Yeah.
You have to pull that Christmas cracker.
Fucking well, yeah, but let's say, but you can. There's a life without drink. Look
No,
at me. There's a life without drink. But don't lose your missus and kids. Don't lose your family.
No, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of blokes, single blokes, sat at home and anything else. Probably won't come and see me, right? Because they don't want to stop at the moment. It's not their time to stop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the people who've got sat there with
What's
a wife,
more important?
they've got a wife and kids. So you need to start your drinking out. You're going to lose you. You're going to lose you. Don't fucking lose your missus and kids. I'm telling you that again. The families are the most important thing in the world. Don't lose them. You lose your families, you lose everything.
Yeah. Listen, I just want to say that's been powerful as fuck.
It's just
that, mate.
fucking truth. Like I said, I am lucky to hear this now. This really, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
This good-looking fucking fella here, 20-stone bloke, yeah, who's come from Bury, should not be alive.
No.
Someone's kept me alive for a reason. And I am not fake. I am not here. Look at my reviews. Look at me for the thing, what I do, what I achieve. You know, I'm not textbook. No. Yeah, but does textbook work? There's loads of people at textbook. Yeah, I'm not textbook. I'm honest.
I think a lot of people can relate to you, Dan, because, you know, you realise they come and, you know, it's one of them. And I think, you know, I think a lot of people will reach out. But what is in the pipeline for Big Dan?
What's in the pipeline? I'm going to have a normal, lovely Christmas, yeah? And I'm going to go away thing. And who knows? Fucking sober. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't like going to sleep. You know why I don't like going to sleep? Because my life's that fucking good. When I go to sleep, nothing's going to happen. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Do you sleep much? Or?
Yeah, but I sleep. You know, like 9 o'clock comes. What else? You know, I could get anything can happen in my life.
Yeah,
but it's all positive. I don't drink. I don't take drugs. So there's no negative. Wake up in the morning, I could get anything. I could meet anybody. Do you know what I mean? I'm fucking without drink. It's like I can do anything I want, but I don't need drink. I'm lucky. I don't come in my mind. It doesn't come in my mind. It's like blocked out. I was that scared. I don't think about drink. You know what I mean? You know, I don't think. But it's what is it a gift? What I forgot now. I don't know. I don't drink. I never think about drink. Do you know what I mean? People don't come up to me, don't forget I was biggest, Barry's most famous alcoholic. People don't say, do you think about drinking? No one even asked me. Do you know what I mean? It's like a fucking, that's a credit, that, isn't it? You know, people at the time would say, I used to go in a pub and order a pint of lager, a glass of wine and a double vodka and orange. That's what I used to do. Yeah, but now people don't even ask me. No one beat it. I beat the bastard.
Yeah.
I fucking
You
nailed
beat
it.
the beast.
I beat the beast. I battered the bastard, yeah. I'm heavyweight champion of the world and stop drinking. I'm the best at it. You know what I mean? I've finished it. But all them people who are suffering, don't suffer in silence. Yeah?
Reach out.
Reach out. Just reach out. You know, not to me, reach out to anybody. Talking is the key. If talking can stop world wars, it can stop you drinking.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's it. Talking is the key. Just talk about it. Or reach out. Don't suffer in fucking silence like I did for fucking many years.
Dan, listen, for our episode 50, that was one powerful podcast, mate. And
I'm sorry if I've offended anybody about me drink driving in the past or whatever I've done in the past. I am sorry.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell my story. Big Dan's, Danny Ramson's story. I'm lucky enough to tell him because I've been 3 beautiful kids who love the dad. I'm here to keep other 3 kids loving their dad.
Dan, listen, I just want to say fucking thanks for sharing the good, the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, my mate.
No problem. So thank you very much for letting me down.
Thank you.